Hello, dear Aries. How are you? Welcome. I hope you are doing very, very well. Aries, let's see what your energies are like right now so you can use them to your advantage and be able to see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you. If not, disregard the message, but it applies to all those who have their sun, ascendant, moon, or Venus in the sign of Aries. You can also watch the videos for your other signs to get a much more personalized horoscope. Thank you. Aries, if you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen, and I will send you all the information you need. All right, let's channel a message for the sign of Aries. Aries, let's see. You have the Three of Wands here. Pay attention, Aries. I feel that with this energy, you're at a moment where you're really defining your future, your destiny, right? Like what your next steps are going to be. I see an Aries right now who's making plans and devising strategies. I feel like it's a great time for visualization, right? To visualize yourself, right? Like, how do you see yourself in a few months? What are your mid-year and end-of-year goals? What do you want to achieve this year? In several areas of your life, now let's see how the arcana connect, right? But I feel like there's an Aries who is opening their mind right now. I don't see you focused only on one detail, on what's in front of you, but there's a sense of expansion, right? Of wanting to grow, of wanting to move forward, of saying, this is what I want for my future. So sometimes taking a step back from certain situations, Aries, allows you to have a much broader perspective on things. And what this brings you is understanding. So it's about starting to define new horizons. What is it that you want now? What is it that you no longer want in your life? How do you want to see yourself? What do you want to work as? How much do you want to earn? What changes are you going to make in your project, in your habits, in your lifestyle? Okay, so this is a great time. Take advantage of this great vision you're having right now because you've become great visionaries. You have the Three of Pentacles here, and of course this great vision is closely tied to your professional future, okay? I feel like you're at a moment where you're planning for the future, but it's a new professional future. This is about maybe starting to introduce new techniques into your work. Update your routine, change your schedule, introduce something new. Maybe if you have been someone who provides services to other people, why not offer this new service? Why not sell this new product? Why not do things differently? So, I see you making plans right now financially and professionally so that you can gain more stability in the future. Pay attention. This could be about trying something out, right? Like, let's try and see if this works. Let's try and see if this new product sells. If this advertising or a marketing service can also start bringing in more clients. It's a matter of trying it first. Let's see what impact it has on your environment, on other people, right? If your earnings also increase. I mean, the point is to start doing things so that people can recognize you, right? For example, expanding your presence on social media, opening a new account on some app. It's like broadening your horizons a bit. I also feel like this energy goes really well with the idea of partnering up. If you also have a project in mind when it comes to partnering with other people, right? Why not form a work team? Let's form a partnership. Each of us has a different skill. Let's try and see how this turns out. Surely by partnering and collaborating with other people, the result can be much better. I feel that these decisions you are making regarding work are going to be really positive for you, right? I feel that you're going to have a positive result. There will be a positive impact because you're putting a lot of love into what you're doing. And when you put love into your work, into your project, it shows. You can really feel it. When it comes to business, follow your intuition. What is your heart telling you? Not so much your mind, but your heart. When you put your heart into what you do, the result shows. The result is different. That's why I also see a sense of calm there. Because many results are going to start becoming visible to someone. You have the Four of Pentacles here. Good. It's an energy that's inviting you precisely in this situation to let go, right? To let go a little of what has given you security in the past. If you cling too much to your old routine, your old job, or your old way of doing your job or your project, the energy gets stuck. It doesn't flow. And you have to implement some change so that the energy can flow again. It's not about clinging to what's safe, to a routine or to a schedule. Like, I've always sold this product. I've always provided this service because it's given me stability. If you start to feel like things are getting stuck, the key is, let's let this go. Let's let it flow. Don't be afraid to let go. Don't be afraid to... I feel like the situation is more about getting out of your comfort zone. Don't stay within those limits. Like, I've been in this job my whole life. I've always had this vision and this approach. You have an invitation here to open up, right? To open your mind to something more in order to be able to grow. Take your time. Don't make an impulsive decision about this situation, okay? I feel like you're going to have to evaluate everything. Try to question, to reflect. Take a moment for yourselves. I feel like it could be a key moment for you to do some introspection or meditation and start to realize in which situations you have acted in a repetitive and automatic way. Am I really in a comfort zone and I haven't realized it? And now am I bringing it to light? What is it that I have clung to and held on to for so long? Why don't I open my mind a little more and move toward a new horizon? The answer will come. The answer will come, and I feel like it's going to be wonderful because it's giving you the chance to start here, right? Whether it's starting over or starting from scratch, to free yourself, right? To try something different, to try something new, to start working from a much lighter place, more organic, more natural, to flow a bit more with this energy, right? This is like, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try doing something new. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the result will be. The path will unfold little by little. It's key here that you surprise yourselves. Let yourselves be surprised. And it's also key to be able to surprise other people with something new that you can offer to others. I believe that a time of great ideas is coming into your life. Pay attention, especially to financial ideas. Not only that, you're going to be opening your mind a lot. There are projects. I see you there like, hey, I just came up with a great idea. I've studied it. I've analyzed it. And I feel like this can really flow very well. That this project I have in mind can get me out of a rut. Or it can help me break out of those limitations and start growing a lot more. It's not just about sticking with the idea. It's more about actually executing it, because you are going to be executing an idea. And look how great that is, right? Because this is the moment, Aries. It's the moment to start creating something new. It's the moment to start creating a new business, a new approach, a new company, a new project. The decision has already been made. I feel that you will realize that you have all the talent, that you have all the personal power, so that you can start this new stage in your professional life. Above all, what I feel very strongly is the intelligence and wisdom that are present in what you do. Okay? And don't hesitate, because this decision that you are going to make regarding your finances, because I feel that the energy is closely tied to that.
Em,
It will bring great financial gains to your life. I also feel here that it's about changing your perspective regarding money, how to use it, also how to make much more money,
em,
how to increase your earnings, your income. Start living a much more comfortable life, especially on a material level, to gain much more security. So I feel like some very interesting days are coming. When it comes to your financial growth, I feel like the focus is there. It's on your work, in feeling much more stable, to really say, I have something substantial here. I have a foundation. I can save money. I can save up. I feel that those goals I'm starting to move towards are not impossible. I can actually achieve them. I feel like this is an Aries moment for you when you take that moment for yourselves. Take that moment for yourselves, right? That moment of introspection, that moment of needing to be with myself. I need a day to disconnect, right? Off. Turn down the noise of the world and the stimulation around you a bit. Meditate. And in that silence, see what you're feeling inside. You're feeling tired, exhausted from demanding so much of yourself, from putting so much pressure on yourself to move forward. Maybe the energy is telling you you have to let go. The path is somewhere else. Let's make some small changes. Let's shed light on what has been hidden and start making new decisions regarding your work. That's why these are days when you will have, I feel like there's a big idea on a professional level or on a financial level. This is like starting to see money or the material side of life in a totally different way. Different. Heads up, I feel like your mind is about to light up. This is it. Wow, I just came up with a great business idea. And I feel that this can help me prosper very much. Let's see what we have. Aries in the oracle. Egyptian. Let's go with some advice or...
mensaje.
Thank you. Aries. You have generosity here. I feel like generosity is kind of talking to us about the topic of generating abundance, right? Being generous with yourself, being generous also with the people around you, with others. This thing of giving to you, offering you, giving you energy, sharing with you, right? I share my abundance with you, because by sharing abundance, that abundance comes back to you. Everything you give comes back to you. You're at a moment where I feel you'll have this is a moment of enlightenment. It's a moment when the mind lights up, you understand something, you become aware of something, which is closely related to the topic of, now I understand how I have to generate abundance, how to make more money, how to create prosperity. You're going to have the key very soon. You will be leaving behind certain things, or rather, you will be freeing yourself from certain obstacles or ties. That maybe didn't allow you to express yourself in a certain way, that didn't let you move forward, or you felt like you were stuck, like I can't handle this situation. Don't worry, you'll soon be free of this and able to move forward. Dear Aries, this is what we've seen for all of you regarding the general energy available. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you here next time.